Well, good morning. Well, we're up early this morning. We're up for 3 o'clock. We're just waiting in the grey Fergie GB picking us up. We're heading for Ireland today, and we're going to be going to the Ferguson at the Ulster Folk Museum. So we're getting the 7 o'clock ferry over, and then we'll make our way down to there. So join us today. We'll take you along. It's 4 o'clock, man. It's absolutely boiling out here now. So we'll pick these up. We'll pick these up in a wee bit once we get moving. So that's us just ready to start boarding the boat now. Ireland, here we come. That's one of your wee park ups out here there. The old airbase. Oh, we're getting tied down, Jane. It's got to be rough. So we're in the water, but it's a tad breezy, and it's a tad windy as well. You can hear it. It's absolutely decent, man. Alright folks, it's peace out, man. Woof. So that's us making our way off the ferry here at Belfast. We're going to make our way up to Cultra, to the Ferguson day out. Another stenner there, I think that'll be the one that'll go down into Spain for there, no? Liverpool maybe? I think there is a boat for Belfast to Spain, isn't there? Now the piss on. That's all we need. So we're here at the Ulster Folk Museum. So it's a wee walk down kind of memory lane here. They'll show up in the corner and the old houses there. So we're just getting into the visitor information first. So we've got Fergies here forevermore, T20s, so there'll be plenty of petrol paraffins and wee diesels here, so plenty to pick for. An early one there. As you see here, we've got the recommended engine oil here, which is Shell, Castrol, Essolib. There's Duckham's, Mobil Oil. Don't know if the camera will pick this up. But that was all the recommended engine oils back in the day for these tractors. Running a wee 2 for a blue there, and it's got its tipping pipe there as well. Here we've got the Ferguson here with the banana loader on it. I've seen one of these for a long time. With the weight block in the back of it as well. That's running a wee petrol engine. So we've came across this, it's a very rare. This would have been what would a ginger petrols, pair of paraffins back in the day. There'll no be many of them lying about, I can tell you. So we just came around the farm, done the tuning. That would have checked your battery and your alternator. You've got your vacuum gauge here for the engine. What a great old piece of history.
I did think about sort of thinking over here, wasn't it?
The badge here in the back door. Farm better, farm faster with Ferguson. Complete farm mechanicalisation. There you go.
I'll try and get a few friends.
An old Vanguard. Another early Ferguson Brown here. These were fetching not that long ago about 30,000 at auction. So that'll give you a kind of idea of the value it's in them. So that's a Harry Ferguson pipe band. So the two Fergie tractor spotters tell me this is a wee French tractor and it's got a different fuel pump because the normal one's got a wee inspection cover here. The back is different, which I didn't know this. We've got a wee French badge on it. Is that no different? I know on top of the gearbox, no?
What's that?
Is the gears, is yours got that stamped into it?
No, well,
I don't think it has. It's, and that's a wee French mod there too, see that? comes with a nail to hold the gear stick together.
Oh, so it is, aye.
That's a wee French mod there.
So it is. Back in the boots, is that
Aye,
not? Yeah. They are.
yeah.
Aye, so it is. They're being superior, eh?
So I was right enough in what I said. Well, we call me tractor spotter too, right? But the top of the gearbox is different. Everything else is much the same. I think they're trying to get me back into the tractors again, these two. Here we've got the old dung spreader here in the back, the Ferguson. Chain driven. Here we've got one out here with the skinny tyres on it. That's for going in between the crops. These ones have got the fatter tyres, so you get it between the crops, you end up running them over, so they fitted these on it. Steel cab tape. Just look at that pump to see what the difference is. That one's got the bleed screws on it. The plate is different. It's got the drain tap on it as well. They were right enough. An old tax disc there. April 75. So it's been taxed in Bradford. It's Bradford it says in there. So it's been, maybe came from Bradford. We've got a wee Perkins diesel here. Everything else is much the same, just bar the engine. So we've just popped in at this old printers here, and we've came across this very old printing machine. And the lad here is just busy printing off tractors. The tractors are up there at the window.
Okay, now we've got a room full of machines here, but this is the only one of them that works properly, I should say. Interestingly, it's also the oldest machine in the room by quite a long chalk. This is called a Columbian press, and a Columbian press is an American designed newspaper printer. In life, for speed, it was operated by 3 men. And we think that 3 men working flat out on this thing, we think they could produce 200 giant prints every hour. 1 every 18 seconds. That's impressive. Today, as you see, I do something a bit smaller, a bit more manageable, but the routine's exactly the same. And if I want to print this tractor picture today for the children, the first step is always the inking. So the little roller's been covered with ink over on the table, and this first step is now complete. So once the ink's on, the paper follows. Ink's on, paper's on, one more step, it has to go through the machine. So that part of the machine is now going to disappear underneath that big lump of cast iron called the platen. Once underneath, that will come down and make the press produce the print has just come off a machine that's 182 years old.
It's very impressive.
Still working fine.
Just like it's a kind of a 3D print, isn't it?
It's a lino cut.
It's a lino cut.
It's a lino cut, but it's well done. The chap who did that's been doing them for over 40 years.
40 years.
He was released to it.
Yeah.
Interestingly, we've got a machine that came in 3 sizes, and you're looking at the middle one.
The middle.
This was the middle one. This was the popular size, we believe.
And what's the badge here again? What was the number on it and that?
Well, there's several bits of information there. That's a part of the licensing agreement which allowed them to produce it. So you've got the place of manufacture, which is London.
London.
At the bottom of the little plaque, you have 1844, the year of manufacture. And just up towards the top, you have a number there. I think it's 1081.
1081, yeah.
That's not a model number. That's a unique number to that machine.
Right, okay.
So in theory, every single machine can be traced from the day it was produced until whatever. So, say that was very much whether they ever actually bothered checking.
And there's a lot of artwork here as well, isn't there?
Well, every machine in the 19th, early 20th century would be decorated to the nth degree. That was just, that was standard. That's what they
I
did.
take it all this will be cast, is it?
It's all cast
All
iron.
cast, yeah. So you can see all the
Very
decorated
substantial
cast.
pieces, some of them, but
Yeah.
they're just castings. It came like something from IKEA. It came in bits in a big crate.
Right,
And
okay.
ironically, just like IKEA, you could pay somebody to put it together.
To put it together. Right.
Everything coming off the machine, of course, still sticky and wet.
Wait, yeah.
Has to go up onto the drying rack to dry.
So that's the drying rack up there.
That's the drying rack, and it will dry simply in the fullness of time.
So there you go, you've had it. All the details of how they done the printing back in the day. Very fascinating. Well, thanks very much for that.
You're very welcome.
So they're no mad for grass here, they're mad for ploughing. They're all flat out. Why you get the disc on? Discs are stuck, must be a big stain stuck in that right on one, I'm not turning. So this is the old, what's that, the police, this is? So I've got some old firearms here. Well, we'll just walk by it. It's a Royal Irish Constabulary. Dating originally built in the late 1700s at Castle Street, Antrim, and it was dismantled and moved to the Folk Museum in 1995 and first opened to the public in 1997. So that's the bed for the old copper. Oof, that's solid, man.
You're on the night shift, that's your bed.
Oof, I don't know if I can sleep in that. I can sleep anywhere, but
Didn't take tires, you haven't sleep anywhere.
so the post office can't be open on a Saturday. That must be shut. Now the tractor's away, you can see how it looks like memory lane. The old truck there in the background. An old Bedford TN, turbo T. It's not just any old Bedford, it's a turbo. So the bus is built on a Land Rover Series 3 109. It's a 109 wheelbase. And the body, it was built in the South Island, and it ran off the ferry at Larne and taking the passengers up round about the coast back in the day that the driver was telling me. So there's a wee bit of history with the bus as well. Had a wee ferry clear up here with a set of jewels on. West Riding County Council. Another wee ferry. Quite an interesting wee place. Very much like Beamish. And there's an old farmhouse up the East Kilbride as well, where you can go in. It's not as good as this, or Beamish like. I would say this is on par with Beamish. So we'll take you into the Northern Banking Company. So this is mega step back in time. So the Northern Bank and Bank Manager's House. Building facts. Date originally was built in 1920s. Original location was Port Glenlyon, County Antrim, and first opened to the public in 1991. So that'll be there. What's that, a wee dressing table? Side table. Right. See if we can get the piano. This is state-of-the-art kitchen here. See if we can get an egg. Okay. What's our roastings? What's that? Pantry with a fish line there. And we've got an old fashioned water pump here. See, we've got the old dining room table there, the fireplace, the three-piece suite, the old gramophone over there. So this would have been the kids' room, I'm guessing.
In the park, and then there's like a bath and
A bank.
No, this is the bank. The building has the bank.
Another bedroom.
Seems like a very fancy house.
An old cast bath there. Looks like a cast sink there. No, but there's junkie in there. So this would be where you come and pay your money in and get your cash back out. And that'd be the bank manager's private office through there. The bank holidays for the 1920s. So that's us looking back. Clun Place. The years are starting to get newer. You can see the difference in the houses. Go to this side. And you've got the wedding shop down in there for your fancy hats. There you go. Oh, your old spirits up the top there. So this is inside the... So this was the old minister's house. And it wasn't belonged to the church. It was actually his own house.
We've gone to the new manor quite a lot in the hotel, and yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's like giving you a feeling. It's lovely.
I've never done the Anne of House. My daughter, she's done it before a couple of times, but no, I haven't.
This is the upstairs. And that'll be the chimney for down the stair. That's it going up through it. And this must be the bedroom. Yeah. I can't even get in through the door. So they must have been remade folk back in the day. So this is our bedroom. What was it? Had 13 children?
13.
So there'd be 13 children they had, minister. Right, so I was telling you about the bus built on the Land Rover 109 chassis. The gentleman here's got to fill us in on the information.
Yes, okay, so we have a copy of the bus, Series 3 Land Rover chassis, and but the original bus that it's a copy of was owned by the McNeil family of Larne. They owned the Halfway House Hotel, which is still along the Antrim Coast Road, and they used the bus to ferry passengers coming off the Stranraer ferry up to their hotel, and then they would have done excursions up to the Giant's Causeway. We've had the bus on site now for I think 25-30 years, but it's a copy of a bus which was originally built around 1910.
1910. Well, there you go. That's the information on the bus built on the Land Rover. So keep you posted on it. So that's us boarded the ferry at Belfast, heading back. We're running 30 minutes late. Don't know why, but we've boarded at 30 minutes late anyway. They've just announced putting the stabilisers out, so it's going to be a rough crossing again on the way back. Looks alright now.
If there is an emergency, you will hear the safety alarm. 7 short blasts, followed by 1 long blast.
Hopefully we don't need to hear the blast in the middle of the water. So we've had a wee fantastic day. It's been a long day. We've been on the go for 3 o'clock. By the time we get home, the night will be 12, half past 12 in the morning before we're back at home. So we've been on the go for a long time, but it's been worth it. It's a fantastic day. I'll try and get up the back of the boat here. We'll see if we can take you to the back. We're right up the top because George decided to book cabins for the way back to get a wee sleep, so we should get 2 hours. Cabins are lovely inside, I'll show you that. It's worthwhile doing if it's this time of night. These are maybe sailing back. I think it was £50 extra for the bed, for the cabin, so something worth thinking about. This is us up the back, where the chimneys are coming out. Pumping a bit of reek out there. We'll maybe get round the back here on the other side. So the big crane down there to the left's Goliath. Can't remember what the other one is. That's where they built the Titanic. It was in there. That's the other Stena boat there. That's the Liverpool boat. That's where it docks. They seem to be doing a bit of groundwork over here with pipes going in. Whatever's going on. What's the other crane called? The Goliath and the, what's the wee one?
Samson and Goliath.
Samson and the Goliath. So the big one's Goliath. So we've come on the other side here, it's not as windy. That's the ropes just starting to come in on the other side. So that's all the ropes untied. That's us starting to move. You can see the crew up here. They're looking out the side window, navigating through the radios. They're the frisking at the big licks now. Old gulls looking to see if there's anything getting washed up for the bottom of the seabed, looking for a feed. So until the next time, Belfast. So the big lums up there are doing a bit of reeking. We'll take you on this side. So that's it, we've just about spun it full 360 right round, and then we'll head up through the channel there where the markers are in the water, and we'll head for home. let's just hope it's staying at super fast tonight. As I say, we're running 30 minutes late getting away, so we're hoping to be home for about 12, but it's got to be after that now. So this is the room we've got. Wee double bed there, 2 wee chairs. This is our bathroom, our shower. So we're busy getting the phones charged up because they're totally dead. So that's us. So we're going to jump our beds for a wee while and get a kip before we get off at the other side. So we'll pick these up on the other side. Well, that's us. We've woke up, good shower, and we're just ready to head off the boat. But it's absolutely pissing the rain out here and it's wild. So we're going to cut the video here. Thanks very much to George Angela, Jane and Kyle for a cracking day yesterday. So leave the comments below and thanks for watching as always, it's much appreciated. We're starting to push the wee channel out a wee bit more, so it's great, makes it a wee bit more enjoyable for doing these videos for you. So we'll pick these up some other time, catch you soon, cheers.